Hello and welcome to part 4 of the knitting machine restoration video series. Now I'm not going to do anything much on camera today because this is very fiddly work and really needs to be done off camera, but let me show you some of the challenges that we're going to face and some of the things I'm going to do. So I've actually undone the screws on the bottom of this so I can take this out and show you, and you can see that there is an awful lot of rust there, so that will all need to be cleared off. Okay, and that I will do with a wire brush initially, and then softer and softer until I've got all the rust off. And I will probably end up using a thing called Q-rust on that, which is a sort of compound which will blue the steel. In other words, it will make it slightly more rust proof for the future. Looking at the back of this, the actual punch card device itself is in pretty good condition, but there is tellingly absolutely no grease on it whatsoever. It's actually a good thing for restoration, but it's a bad thing given that it's never been greased. So that will have to be, normally what I'd do is I would get a cotton bud dipped in isopropyl alcohol and carefully go around and clean all of the old grease off. And obviously I still will do that, but I'm not expecting a lot of grease to come off. Now with this bed, we've got ourselves a bit of a problem, because down there, you might be able to see that down in between all these bits is all horrible and rusty and grotty. And unfortunately, it's under this bit here, which is fixed on permanently. It's the screws that hold it on. They look like screws, but they're actually riveted in, so you can't take that off. So what I'll end up doing is I'll end up taking these off, here and here. Then I'll take this off, and these are the little springs, so that can come off and they can get cleaned and again Q-rusted. And then I will just have to clean up there as best I can, which I will do with essentially a bottle brush and a lot of elbow grease. And then this will have a complete wipe down with isopropyl alcohol, and it's never going to look amazing, but we can get it so it won't get any worse. And the problem is that this is clearly being kept in a garage or a shed or something for a while that's been damp. So our main thing we're going to be doing is A, cleaning this up, and B, making it so that it doesn't get any worse, and that the rust doesn't come apart and go into the knitting. So it will be a perfectly serviceable knitting machine, it just won't ever be very beautiful. So that's the end of part 4, and I'm going to come back when I've done that cleanup, and then we'll have a look at some other parts. See you next time.